The Groot will actually play music. Oh my god, I can't believe they actually built this. This seems to be the hot ticket item this year. The final fountains, they're all down.
It hasn't hit into the crescendo yet.
Okay, my friends, we got a big day. It is opening day of Flower and Garden 2024 at Epcot. We're gonna start the day off at Disney Springs. Dune is opening today. It's also the last day of the Nicole Kidman ads because tomorrow there's 3 random new ones before every AMC film, so I'm kind of sad. So I want to experience heartbreak one last time in a movie theater, watch Dune. We're gonna explore Disney Springs a little bit, and then we will head over to Epcot and enjoy a bunch of the food, show off the merch, you know, all the fun stuff. Heading into the AMC, they're promoting Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes now. I'm excited for that film. This is gonna be the special Dune cocktail, the Desert Spiced Splash with Maker's Mark. Okay, now I love the AMC drinks because this is like a triple. You only need one of these things and you are like done for the entire movie. So let's see how it is. Oh yeah, you feel like you're in the desert, but like a tropical desert, right? All right, here we go. They got the custom screen design up.
We come to this place to laugh, to cry, to care. That indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Beautiful music soaring through me. And we go somewhere we've never been before. That's magic. AMC Theaters. We make movies better.
Okay, 3 hours later, we just finished. Great film. It was a great sequel. A couple little pacing issues, strong performances. It was truly epic. 9 out of 10. But the drink, man, drink is a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
It's like a blood orange, almost like a cinnamon cocktail. Chewie's Thick Cheeks. The Art of Shaving is now officially closed. We don't know what's popping up there. All right, let's pop into the Star Wars Galactic Outpost, see if there's any new merch. Oh my god, they have them. I didn't think they would have this. I saw this pop up on Shop Disney. I was like, how's he gonna look in person? A little Wicket. It's a plush of him. Oh my god, but he's adorable. Look at him. He is life-size.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
All right, for an unnamed price, they have a new little Grogu plush. Dude, this is only $25. It's like Grogu and his little bassinet, but it's a succulent. $88, you have, Mando right there and his little ship. And you got a little Grogu banging on the glass. Okay, let's pop into World of Disney, see if there's anything new before we head off to Epcot. They got the new set of Lorcana here. These things have been selling like hotcakes. Buddy is obsessed with this new card game. It's been a while since I've looked at the Nuimos. They're $22 each, but they have so many different characters now. I remember when these things were just like flying off the shelf. Oh, they even have like, they have a little Ahsoka one, and then they have one of Yoda, or it just kind of looks like a green Larry David for some reason. $25, they have this adorable little Baymax succulent now. $55, they have this vintage looking Mickey Mouse wall clock. $60, they have this long sleeve, kind of Spirit Jersey looking sweater, but it says, Mickey in the garden fell asleep and dreamed. This is kind of hard to read. If you've had too many drinks, you could really be struggling with this. One day that all the bugs were big as he, and he as small as they. Follow the vibe. You have a caterpillar with Mickey Mouse right there. It's gonna be $20. I think this is an insulated like mug. $30 for this new Mickey Mouse hat. And on the back, they have Mickey, and then it says authentic and original. That's something you can't say about most content creators. $55 for this like crop top long sleeve shirt. You have Mickey right here, and then a little bumblebee. $45, they have this kind of a long sleeve shirt. It says Mickey, he's holding a flower right there, and then on the back it'll say Mickey, and then they have the caterpillar down there. $35, they have a little flower with Mickey bucket hat. Then they have a new little handbag for $30. You got Mickey watering a frog with the little bee. And then for $60, so you got Mickey again watering the frog with the little bee. You have some clouds right there. And then on the back, kind of more clouds and flowers. $35 for a new short sleeve shirt with Mickey dreaming. $45 for this pillow. This is what happens when you spill water on Sully. These things pop off. Munchlings need to go. What are these monstrosities? This is supposed to be poor little Wheezy from Toy Story. They have all these little guys. They're $15 each with like magnet hands. So you get the little Toy Story aliens. You have like a little baby Olaf, a little Lotso. They got a little Eeyore. Then there's a Dumbo. They got some new shirts over here. Luckiest place on Earth. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And this looks kind of like the airbrush artists at Walmart. Spring Break 2024. And we do some new tees. We have the copyright free now Steamboat Willie. So anybody can produce this shirt. And then we have this really cool shirt for Oliver and Company. Then Just Along for the Ride. I think the best new shirt is the Muppets one. A turkey leg shirt. It's got a little hidden Mickey hidden on it. You're looking at an unnamed price for the new shirt. $40 for this fanny pack. You have a Melty and Lollipop in the Orlando Heat. A Mickey burger. And Josh Tomorrow's favorite churros are back. $30 for this new sipper. It's like the caramel apple. $27, there's this kid's short sleeve shirt. It says snack goals. Then we got a button-up shirt with all the snacks for 60 bucks. So this is all part of the Disney Eats collection. This logo just honestly looks really revolting. This looks like mutant food. $35 for a hamburger case with a strap. $60, they have a pink Hathaway zip-up hoodie with all the snacks. Then there's also going to be a pocket right here. $25, they have an AirPod case as a hamburger. We're slowly running out of colors for Disney to create collections about. Now the Peach Punch collection. $30 for the Peach Punch hat. $98 for the Peach Punch Loungefly that has like glitter on it, like scales. $35 for the Peach Punch ears. $30 for the tumbler. $35, they have a little Mickey Easter bunny. And then on the foot it says Disney 2024. Okay, so on that note, let's change and we'll head off to Epcot now. Okay, my friends, we're currently in Walt Disney World at Epcot. It is opening day of Flower and Garden 2024. We're going to show you off all the overpriced food, the new topiaries, all the merchandise. We have a new topiary out front. They're trying to make, you know, fetch happen with the movie Wish. No one really enjoyed the film. They have the main character there with the only redeeming quality of the film, the little star, and then they got the annoying little goat over here. It does look like the star will illuminate during the nighttime. There's some fiber optics that are coming out of it. Pick up our passport. All right, so it's going to run from February 28th until May 27th. Time to enter into the annual pass holder battle royale in the Creation Shop for new festival merchandise. They have this new collection where every month Stitch is going to be attacking a new snack. So this month, this popcorn, it just kind of looks like a little dog got into a pillow with all the stuffing, but it's $35 for this. We got the new Loungeflies. There's a limit 2 per guest, but it's adorable. International Flower and Garden. A little orange bird pops out, waves at you. Along the strap, you're going to have some oranges. Inside, you have an orange that looks like Spaceship Earth. Adorable little design. I think Loungefly did a really good job. $18, they have a new orange bird pin. It says 2024 on it. Then for $40, there's a larger pin of orange bird. He's saying, "Orange, you glad you met me?" $55 for the orange bird magic band. On this side, you got orange bird on the little puck. It says orange bird, Florida orange. And then there's a little smaller version of orange bird on the other side of the band. $18 for this Flower and Garden pin with Minnie Mouse on it. And then another $18 for this. It says International Flower and Garden. $18, they have a pin of the topiary from France with Belle and the Beast. Then for $30, they have a mystery pin set. You can kind of look along the side. You'll have different Disney characters inside some pop. All right, for an unnamed price, they have a new tie-dye green spirit jersey. You're going to have orange that looks like Spaceship Earth on the front. Then along the sleeve, you're going to have oranges and orange bird. Then on the back, it's going to say the original Florida orange bird. Come down here. It's a little orange bird popping out of a little planter. $35. They have the annual pass holder shirt. Spring has sprung. Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2024. $18 for the annual pass holder pin. And then for $20, there's a larger annual pass holder pin right there. A nice little glitter design to it. This seems to be the hot ticket item this year. It's like a little mini bag from Lug, right? Lug had that kind of lunchbox bag for the last festival. But it's an orange bird right there. And you'll have the strap that attaches right there. It's kind of the top of an orange on the back. It almost looks like orange bird's tail. International Flower and Garden Festival 2024. And then on the inside, there's going to be some oranges. They have some new special annual pass holder Lug bags. And here's a little better view of it. Yes, you can see pass holder right there. Only $135. Honestly, just kind of looks like a diaper bag. And this is going to be the design that they have on the inside. $35. They have this white t-shirt. I'm digging this design. This reminds me of a lot of, like, if you've ever been to like Orange World, right? Kind of that like khaki tourist souvenir shirt. This is what it kind of reminds me of, but it's got that wonderful little design of orange bird right there. For $40, they have another short sleeve shirt. You have little icons for the different countries from around World Showcase. Little orange bird. On the back, it'll say International Flower and Garden 2024. $35. It says orange bird right there. $25 for the little ornament. $12 for the trash can salt and pepper shaker. $35 for this little orange bird planter. It's adorable. And it says Flower and Garden right here. And then you can put a little potted plant in there. $45. We have the orange bird ears. $23. They have this little orange bird plush, but it kind of reminds me of what's that horror movie where like there's like the twin that's living on the back of their head, what, Malignant or something? But inside you can I think turn orange bird inside out. Now we see the poor little guy. And we're gonna oh god, look at that. You're gonna push his brains on the outside, and then you can just turn little orange bird into a clicker. That's what he looks like from The Last of Us. But if you keep pushing him in, he'll eventually get eaten by the orange. And then once the orange is fully digested, poor little orange bird turns into an orange. Got International Flower and Garden Festival and he's hidden inside there. $20, they have a Flower and Garden mug. You got a little Minnie Mouse right there. $30 for, I don't know what this is. You can't display it on the wall. Maybe it's like a little stepping stone that you put in your garden, but $30 for this. You have a little butterfly magnet, International Flower Garden 2024. For an unnamed price, they have another Spirit jersey, International Flower and Garden. We have Minnie Mouse right there wearing one of the fancy little dresses. Then on the back, it's going to say, set yourself free. $30, they have this planter, so International Flower Garden. On the back, it's going to have Minnie Mouse. It's going to say, set yourself free. Or, you know, if you fill this up, this could probably fill up a Stanley with coffee. $13 for another little salt and pepper shaker. $24 for this little mug. It's also kind of like a juicer on top. Did get some new Coco merch. For $35, they're going to have a reversible Epcot Flower and Garden bucket hat on the inside. I love the design on the inside. That's great. $35 for this blue short sleeve shirt with like the candy skulls on it. $35 for this pink short sleeve shirt. You're gonna have the skull right there. It's gonna say the beautiful flower. I'm confused on what this is. Is this like a chef's hat? So for $20 you can get this random container thing, but it's gonna say Epcot International Flower and Garden. $45 for a blanket. $35 they have another Coco Flower and Garden Turvis. We have a button-up Orange Bird shirt. I'm gonna say the price is over $100. Let's just see what we're dealing with. So it's a button-up, right? You have a little Orange Bird dreaming, and we have no price. Here we go. Grand reveal. Will it be a triple-digit number? And then yes, $125. Like I would buy it if it was, I don't know, 60 bucks. This is adorable. It's like a little orange juice container that's opened. International Flower and Garden. Oranges right there. Little Orange Bird right there. This is great. I'm sure you can, I don't know, put a flower or something in there. $35, they have like a little lantern, right? So on top, you'll put this in your garden, solar powered. So it's always going to be illuminated here in Florida. And you have a little light right there. Then all of these will illuminate during the nighttime. $30, they have this Orange Bird hat. It's kind of like a tie-dye design to it. On the back to say Epcot International Flower and Garden 2024. And then we have our little icon right there, Orange Bird, looking up at the sky, dreaming one day he'll be more than just merchandise here. Okay, merchandise is here. Great. They knocked it out of the park. It was just like yesterday they were having this, you know, merchandise drop with Orange Bird for last year with the hat. I love that it's like kind of that like vintage, kind of like 80s or 90s, like Florida tourist stop. That's how all the merch looks. And it felt very, you know, in theme with Orange Bird. You know what's gonna happen for this D23? Josh tomorrow's gonna come out. He's gonna be like, man, we all know you love Orange Bird. We got a meet and greet coming. Just crazy that Orange Bird doesn't have a meet and greet. He used to have a meet and greet. People would go wild. They had exclusive Flower and Garden Orange Bird meet and greet. They need that. Bring it back. But good job, team. The merchandise is actually like really good. Now under all these lights, they had this, it was really dumb. It's just like this lump of concrete blended with the floor, and every single person has been tripping over it. The team has had to come in and they removed it, and now they just have these like green boxes around each one, the bottom of the light. Oh my God, I can't believe they actually built this. So as you know, they opened this. The planter looks like a female, you know, and we joked around that it looked like the birthplace of Figment. I did like that whole little meme of Tony Baxter and Figment popping out. They made it real life. Oh my God. All right, let's start going on the hunt for all the topiaries. Topiaries are one of the best things here, right? You have one of Donald right here, gardening. If you come over here, you're gonna have one of Buzz Lightyear. This is a classic topiary. And then over here, there's one of the new ones. So you have the new Groot one. It's gonna say Greenhouse Mix, Volume 1, of the mixtape that he's holding. Then in the little garden, there's like these little bees, but they look like alien bees. Looks like the back will illuminate during the nighttime. Look at the stuff on his foot. The cast member said every 20 minutes, the Groot will actually play music. Now these topiaries have been around forever. Kind of like reuse a bunch of them and put them in different spots throughout Epcot and the World Showcase. So we're gonna head over to the Citrus Blossom. Kind of sad. They just reused the exact same sipper from last year. You have a little Orange Bird right here, looking off into the rainbow. They have a slight overlay. They have some of the projection effects on the wall of Orange Bird flying. You do have this nice photo op. Greetings from Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. And over there's just some more orange projections. Here's going to be all the merchandise that you can buy at the main gift shop. Now, Orange Bird on the swing was actually an ornament last year. These are some great new topiaries. So you have Dante right there, wonderful floral design. You come over here, we have Miguel playing his guitar. The first stand we're going to go to is Trowel and Trellis. They're located right here, kind of when you first come into World Showcase. These two are returning, but this is new, the soy glazed sticky ribs. So first off, we're going to start with the new item. It's going to be the soy glazed sticky ribs with green onions and peanuts. I don't think I've ever had ribs with peanuts on them. I will admit, these are very slim, small ribs. Like there's not much there. Reminds me of, you know, when you're at the mall and they give you like a little piece of pork or chicken. That's what this tastes like. Oh my God, it's like jerky. Not too much meat on this bone. I really enjoyed the glaze, had a good char on it, but it was kind of dried out. There's not really too much meat on it. Peanuts didn't really add anything. I'm doing like a 7.5. I like the glaze, but it's just overpriced. There's really no meat on it. All right, now it's time to try the little terrarium. So it's gonna be the chocolate mousse terrarium with a matcha crumble with chocolate soil. Now in the years in the past, this was kind of like, I think like dairy free and maybe vegan. So it's not like that this year. changed the recipe, but same kind of name and concept. Okay, Terrarium, man. Woo! Big chocolate fan. It's like the 7 levels of chocolate. There's so much chocolate in there. I feel like I just ate an entire pound of chocolate. 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
Over here, we have the classic Nightmare Fuel troll. Anna and Elsa are over here. Anna has a new paint job, it looks like. Stop is gonna be here in Germany. Time for the warm strudel. So it's gonna be a warm cheese strudel with berry compote. See what we're dealing with. But it's decent, 7.5. I like the flaky pastry. It's so flaky, if you like breathe on it, it falls apart. The cheese filling is good. It's a little bit above average, 7.5. They're pulling out the barges right now. I have yet to see the new nighttime show. They have a new little gnome topiary. Just kind of looks like those creepy little gnomes that they sell at all those Joann fabrics around the country. There's Snow White and Dopey right here. Now over here in Italy, they're gonna have the Lady and the Tramp topiary back here. Our next stop is gonna be over here to America at the Magnolia Terrace. You have Tiana out here in the Bayou. We're gonna be getting the Bayou cocktail, spiced rum, coconut rum, Minute Simply fruit punch with a Minute Maid orange. Let the good times roll. And you get kind of like a cinnamon fruit punch aftertaste. 7 out of 10 on the cocktail. Okay, so now it's time for the spicy chicken gumbo. So it's gonna be a spicy chicken gumbo with andouille sausage, long grain, and wild rice. A little bit of everything there. The meat's good, right? The meat has a good kick to it. That's always good. Rice is very dried out, almost like crunchy. The rice and kind of everything else is boring and forgettable. I think we're gonna do a 7 out of 10, kind of average. We'll say the portion sizes are decent today because it's opening day, right? Disney always does kind of the best on opening day because you know, everybody gets their photo and review and everything, but throughout the season, the portion size will decrease. They'll have less meat in this thing. Now every year they always have this really awesome dragon topiary. To the best topiaries ever made. You have one of Miss Piggy, then right next to her is Kermit the Frog. He's got a sack full of flowers. One of the most famous topiaries, Belle and the Beast. They also have Lumiere and Cogsworth over here. Over here's gonna be Tinkerbell. Now this is a lot of people's favorite topiary. The little Winnie the Pooh holding the balloon. And poor little Eeyore just looks so sad. Over here is the one and only Tick-Tock Croc. He's looking hungry. He sees Captain Hook and then Peter Pan right there. Peter, you better watch out where that lizard is crawling, buddy. Then there's the classic Bambi characters.
Monorail bird.
A man and his true love right there. The monorail.
Yep.
Oh, we hear it. They got music going. Here we go. Did we miss it?
Can you hear me? Well, I like this area if the music was about half to a third of the volume. Because I think they created this area for loitering, but they make it the music so loud that they let you know we don't want you loitering. What do you think? You think the music's too loud?
Yeah, it's loud.
It hasn't hit into the crescendo yet. This is just the lull.
Like this strand doesn't work. If you come over here, there's a chunk that doesn't work right there. We're gonna head into Moana, Journey of Water. It does look really cool during the nighttime. The final fountains, they're all down. It's just kind of a pre-programmed water effect because normally it would go up, but it's just random events that happen now. Behind all of the Alex and Ani stuff, just this like rust and crust. Okay guys, we're back in the office. Let's talk about Epcot Flower and Garden 2024. It's a lot of the same, right? I wouldn't say flying across the country to go visit Flower and Garden, but if you're already coming to Disney World, going to Epcot, right? It's a great addition, right? It's like Epcot, but plussed a little bit. Some new topiaries, some new food, but nothing crazy and nothing was really overhauled. I was kind of sad there was no like new collectible Orange Bird sipper. It was like just reused last year. I did like the Orange Bird merch though. I think the team did a very good job with like creating the merch for Flower and Garden 2024 this year. So on that note, guys, let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite topiary that Disney designed this year? I think mine was Groot. The fact that it like played music and was like spinning a movie, I feel like they've really elevated the topiary game over the years. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Disney World and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. Orange Bird. So if you look, even the Scooterade spins just ever slightly.